Pull to, mates. All together now. 15 men on a dead man's chest.
Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum.
Drink and the devil had done for the rest.
Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum.
The song carried me back to the tavern and to Billy Bones, and I started to wonder if there was any connection between the two men. But in the next instant, the sails began to draw wind, and our ship moved out of the harbor, out into the sea.
Hawkins, me lad, we're on our way. Bound for the treasure. Or so your Mr. Trelawney says. Now, wasn't that a remarkable coincidence, him and me bumping into each other like that? Well, Hawkins, come and have a yarn with old John Silver. Sit you down here, lad. Now come, meet me my parrot.
Pieces of eight.
Now that bird, Jim, I calls him Captain Flint, after the famous buccaneer.
Pieces of eight.
Yes, sir, Jim. That's his way of predicting a successful voyage for us all. Here's to ye, Captain Flint, and here's to our treasure.
The mention of the treasure disturbed me somewhat because it was supposed to be a secret. But I came to understand that Mr. Trelawney had talked a bit more than he should have. And so the whole crew seemed to know our mission. Well, we sailed for a week and came within 1 day's voyage for Treasure Island, as we called it, where Billy Bones's map directed us. On this day, it was just after sundown. I was on my way to my bunk when it occurred to me that I should like an apple. The supply was getting low, so I had to crawl into the big apple barrel to get one. I fell asleep in it, and it wasn't too long before I awoke with a start to hear some talking right outside the barrel. I was completely hidden from view, and I was going to climb out and show myself when the words I heard froze me where I was. The voice was that of Long John Silver.
Yes, me buckos, there's treasure ahead. I recall when I sailed under old Captain Flint. He was captain and I was quartermaster. Those were the days. Hardly any of the old crew left except me. Me and old Billy Bones, that is. And now he's gone too. He was a smart one, that Billy Bones. Knew where Captain Flint buried his treasure, he did. Story is that Billy made a map of it, too. And if that's what's taken us to Treasure Island, then it's Captain Flint's treasure itself we'll be finding. And when we do, it'll be farewell for the good Dr. Livesey and Squire Trelawney and Captain Smollett and all of them fine gentlemen. And the treasure will be ours. Right, men?
Aye.
You're right, I'm right. 15 men on a dead man's chest.
Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum.
Drink and the devil had done for the rest.
Yo-ho-ho